Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Roman Reigns' WWE rise to the top wasn't exactly smooth. Coming out of the Shield in 2014, fans quickly soured on the big dog. Over a decade later, the Tribal Chief is considered one of the best in WWE history, something Mick Nemeth and others never could have expected. After the breakup of the Shield, fans were initially supportive of both Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. It was clear that Roman was chosen as the next man up, but fan sentiment soured soon after the infamous CM Punk episode of Colt Cabana's The Art of Wrestling podcast. Punk claimed he was repeatedly told to make Roman look strong, a phrase that led to years of hatred from the WWE Universe. While Reigns eventually got past the worst of it, especially after rivalries with Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins, it wasn't until his rise as the Tribal Chief that he was finally embraced as the guy. It wasn't just the fans either. On today's Busted Open Radio, Nick Nemeth discussed Roman's growth and how the multi-time champion evolved into a true great. Roman Reigns was unable to compete in the final months of 2014, dealing with an incarcerated hernia that kept him out of action from September to late December. It gave other stars a chance to step in and prove their worth. When it came time for the Survivor Series match between Team WWE and Team Authority, it was Nick Nemeth, then Dolph Ziggler, who got the biggest moment of the evening. To this day, fans bring up the what-if scenario regarding Nemeth, who had a star-making performance. After Big Show turned on John Cena and Team WWE, Nemeth was the sole member of his team against Kane, Luke Harper, and Seth Rollins. Nemeth managed to eliminate all three men in a 16-minute showcase, with a little help from Sting, to save the night. Fans were hot for Nemeth, but it was Roman Reigns who would win the Royal Rumble, with The Rock raising his hand amidst a chorus of boos. That decision definitely didn't help Reigns' relationship with fans. Thankfully, like Nemeth said, he grew into a next-level talent. Roman Reigns' evolution over the last decade has been one of the most remarkable stories in modern professional wrestling. Once seen as a polarizing figure pushed too quickly to the top, Reigns has completely transformed himself into the undeniable face of WWE. His reign as the Tribal Chief has not only redefined his career, but has also reshaped the perception of dominance, storytelling, and star power within the company. Recently, a former WWE champion spoke candidly about Reigns' growth, expressing both admiration and astonishment at how the multi-time world champion has exceeded all expectations, including those of Vince McMahon himself. The WWE Universe has witnessed the meteoric rise of Roman Reigns since his return in 2020. What began as a stunning heel turn quickly turned into one of the greatest character transformations in wrestling history. From his in-ring presentation to his promo work, Reigns became a master of timing, psychology, and presence, areas where he was once criticized during his earlier run. According to the former champion, Reigns' ability to adapt and evolve has been nothing short of revolutionary. He's become everything the boss thought, and then some, the veteran said, referencing Vince McMahon's long-standing belief that Roman was destined to be WWE's next transcendent superstar. Reigns' transformation wasn't just cosmetic. It was deeply rooted in experience, maturity, and purpose. After years of being positioned as a heroic babyface to mixed reactions, Reigns' shift to the Tribal Chief persona allowed him to tap into a darker, more authentic side of himself. This authenticity connected with fans in a way that previous iterations never fully did. The change also symbolized Reigns taking control of his own narrative, something he has publicly stated was essential for his career longevity. The former WWE champion noted that Reigns' willingness to take creative risks, trust his instincts, and challenge the system has made him the performer he is today. He's a student of the game, the ex-champion explained. When Roman came in, he already had the look, the size, and the pedigree. But over the years, he's developed something you can't teach: presence. You see him walk into a room or come out to the ring, and everyone feels it. That's rare. That's what Vince wanted all along. and now he's living it 10 times over. Reigns' alignment with Paul Heyman also played a significant role in his growth. The partnership gave his character the credibility and verbal precision it needed. Heyman, known for his ability to elevate talent through storytelling, became the perfect mouthpiece to amplify Reigns' already commanding aura. Together, they reinvented the power dynamic of WWE's top act. The former champion highlighted that Reigns' evolution mirrors the journey of some of WWE's greatest names. You look at guys like The Rock, Steve Austin, and John Cena. They all had that moment when everything clicked. For Roman, that moment came when he stopped trying to be what people wanted and started being who he really was. He surpassed what even the higher-ups thought he could become. Part of Roman Reigns' success also comes from his leadership backstage. Multiple reports and testimonies from current WWE talent have indicated that Reigns has become a mentor figure to younger superstars. His attention to detail, understanding of storytelling, and his insistence on long-term planning have helped shape many of WWE's recent narratives, particularly within the Bloodline saga. The storyline, which intertwines family, power, and loyalty, has become one of the most emotionally complex angles in WWE history. The former WWE champion acknowledged that the story's depth is what truly separates Reigns from the rest of the locker room. Roman doesn't just perform. He creates moments. Every glance, every word, every pause is deliberate. That's what greats do. You think of Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. They understood the art of making everything mean something. Roman's in that league now. Reigns' accolades speak for themselves. Multiple world championships, WrestleMania main events, and record-breaking title reigns. However, it's his consistency and creative control that have made his run so special. Even as fans speculate about his eventual departure to Hollywood or his next big storyline, Reigns continues to elevate the entire product by making every appearance feel like an event. Interestingly, the former champion also reflected on how the fan perception of Reigns has drastically changed over time. "It's wild to think there was a time when people booed him out of buildings," he said. Now, those same fans respect him as one of the greatest storytellers of this generation. That doesn't happen by accident. That's earned. The Tribal Chief's reign has also symbolized a larger shift within WWE under both Vince McMahon and Triple H. While McMahon originally envisioned Reigns as the heir to John Cena's franchise player mantle, it took Triple H's creative direction to truly bring out Reigns' potential. By giving him freedom over his character and long-term narrative, WWE allowed Reigns to operate with a sense of ownership rarely granted to modern superstars. The result has been a masterclass in how to sustain relevance while evolving within a constantly changing industry. Roman's not just carrying WWE. He's carrying an entire era. The former champion continued. You see the merchandise, the crowd reactions, the ticket sales, the global recognition. He's a brand now. Vince always said Roman could be the next face of sports entertainment. Now he's proven he can be even bigger than that. He's become a symbol of what happens when passion meets precision. As WWE continues to move into a new phase, with rising stars emerging and established names stepping aside, Reigns remains the centerpiece of the conversation. His presence at the top has forced everyone else to elevate their game. Whether it's Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, or LA Knight, every performer who shares the ring with Reigns benefits from the rub of being in his orbit. That's the mark of a true main eventer, the ability to make others look and feel important while maintaining dominance. The former champion concluded by saying, "Roman's the total package now. He's everything the company dreamed of when he debuted, but what's even crazier is that he's still getting better. He's mastered the art of storytelling, he understands his audience, and he's not afraid to evolve again. That's the sign of a generational performer." Roman Reigns' story is far from over. While rumors continue to swirl about when he might step away from full-time competition or venture further into Hollywood, the legacy he's building in WWE is already cemented. His ability to adapt, lead, and connect with audiences on a deeper level has transformed him from a divisive talent into one of the most universally respected figures in wrestling. For years, WWE fans were told to acknowledge him. Now they do. Not because they have to, but because they genuinely want to. And as the former WWE champion aptly put it, Roman Reigns has become everything the boss thought and then some. The tribal chief stands today as a benchmark of excellence, a living testament to patience, growth, and creative reinvention. Whether his journey continues for another year or another decade, one thing is certain: Roman Reigns has redefined greatness in professional wrestling, and the world is still witnessing his reign of dominance unfold before their very eyes. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.